So we got a story about another star receiver, Randy Moss. Now, it's not about his play. He played fine, got a little over 50 yards, 5 catches. Obviously, the Patriots routed. But in the post-game locker room, he had some interesting words for his contract situation and the fans, right? So first, he said that he was miffed about the contract situation. He said there hasn't been anything discussed. There hasn't been anything said. Not a letter, not nothing. I'm hurt. In fact, I hear he said this afterwards.
I'm hurt, dog. Don't ask me if I'm all right.
Hell no. All right. So that might have been Ed Reed in Miami. Nonetheless, okay. So then he went on to talk about the fans, and he said, around here in the New England area, I think a lot of people don't want to see me do good. That's interesting. The reason why, I don't know. I don't really care.
Do well, Randy.
Yes.
Do well.
Proper grammar might help your cause with the fans.
No, it won't. I don't think they know either.
Right, nor do any of us care. He said, I want you all to know, meaning the media and the fans, the real fans, to know that I'm not here to start any trouble. I'm here to play my last year out on my contract.
And he said also in his defense, and I intend to play some words to the effect of, I intend to play some great football.
Right. Now, apparently that did not work because the media immediately put him in trouble, right? And they said, oh, Randy Moss is causing trouble. They won the game. What's the matter with him, et cetera, et cetera. I disagree. I think Randy Moss is totally within his rights to complain about this. Brady obviously got a giant contract. Logan Mankins apparently has a contract. We'll talk about that later. The only guy who doesn't get an extension is Randy Moss. And they don't say a word to him? Well, yeah, if I was him, I'd complain too.
Well, I mean, first of all, I'm not entirely sure they didn't say a word to him.
That's what he says, if you take him at his word.
Yeah, I wouldn't sign Randy Moss to an extension either. I mean, he's too old. This is a hard business. I mean, I'd sign him to a 1-year extension. I'd keep him on a series of 1-year deals. But, I mean, he's going to want some deal, as these guys all do, as all these athletes want to, you know, he's going to want now in the NFL an $18 million signing bonus, and you got to spread that out for salary cap purposes, and I wouldn't do it. I mean,
I get both sides, Ben. That's a perfectly legitimate point. If I was the owners, here's what I'd do. I'd say, look, Randy, I love you, but you know you're 33 years old. If you're going to get upset about that, okay, you're going to get upset about it. I hear you. But I'm going to give you a 1-year extension. I think you've done great for us, and it's going to be giant. It's going to be a big number, right? But I can only give you 1 year. And if you're pissed about that, okay, you're pissed about it. And you know this is a business, and that's the ugly side of this business. And you know that you could leave us for more money, and that's how it works. But I'm reaching out to you because I think you've done great for us, and we really want you to be captain this year, right? Which he's not this year, right?
Well,
which he has been in previous years. We don't have a
picture of it. Then put your hat on straight.
Get out of here. I mean, who cares about his hat?
Me.
Right. I know, he's old school. But you see my point, and they didn't really go about it that way. Now, the second part about it is the fans. And now the media is saying, oh, my God, I can't believe he said this about the fans. Let it go, man. Let it go. I mean, as a Pittsburgh fan, I don't give a damn what Roethlisberger or, you know, Hines Ward said about some fans but not other fans. Who cares?
Yeah, I mean, look, it's a dumb thing to say. It's alienating by Randy Moss. It's foolish. It's why you have an agent. I mean, let your agent talk about this. Don't have the season start and say this. It's not going to put an ounce of pressure on the Patriots. It's not going to get you what you want. It's going to do the opposite.
It might do the opposite, but it does put some pressure on them because they're thinking, Jesus, this is going to go on every week. Maybe we should find a way to resolve this.
Maybe.
I don't know. I have tremendous sympathy for Randy Moss, who's really, really delivered for the Patriots and hasn't gotten much love in return, other than the giant contracts he's received so far.
Other than the huge amount of money that he's received.